Okay, this is video number 2 for Kachcho Dwarven Rest. This is to show how you can set up around your mountain. So the mountain is there, the bowl is there. Again, it'd be a pool right in the middle. There is a ledge on the inside. You could set things up in there. It is rather small though, you might have fun with that. There are farmland pieces with some silos and houses. You can set them up anywhere you wanted. We got some hills and lakes, mountain areas. We have column sort of ruins that you could put in different places. Carts can take you to and from anywhere, and you've got basic, carry wood and logs maybe. You've got standard. This one you got a bit more detail, a bit more war-worn. And this one you can plow through a few enemies. As far as war, I mean, the Dwarf Peak in this era of this design is at war. The clans are all fighting over ownership of Dwarf Peak. So there's a watchtower. Then there's a small watchtower. You've got all these little barricades. You got 4 of them, some long, some short. You have walls. There's a door, an open door, a window, and simply a wall. They can all connect together. You can build yourself whatever shape of wall you like. You've got a ballista. You've got a catapult. You have all the road system as well. You got houses beside the roads. You got cobblestone middle ground for actually making, like, building your actual town where they're living. You got a whole set of those. You then have bigger buildings. For these to be in full proportion per se to this, you want to print these at 200%. Then they'll fit more fully with the rest of the playset. They do print though. The water wheel does turn. Nice little, has its own little separate standing pod. You've got the axe throwing range, because why not? You've got the forge, the workshop. My mistake. You've got the forge. You got the stables. I did not introduce horses. You'll have to. That might be a future thing, or you'll have to do your own. You got the smelter, which can be. It's also one of the internals. You have the water pump house, so everyone can go there and get their water. Otherwise, if you're in the mountain, you use the water there. But if you're outside the mountain, it's easier to simply use the water house. You have simply trees. And of course, you have the rocks. You have the bridges. There's 4 of those. You have the inns, which printed perfectly well. They're like 3 window things that didn't come through this time, but then go figure, the rest of them printed perfectly fine. I don't know why. Something happened with this one. But the balconies all printed nicely. Everything printed through. There's basic, and then I add a floor each time for the next 2 tiers. And then you've got column buildings. You got 2 of those. So you basically can build your world outside the mountain. You could even spread the mountain, like open it up, and play around 2 sides of the mountain. You could totally do that. You can open this up and play just within half of the bowl and have people go in and out that hole and into the bowl. You can get creative and do a lot of things with this playset. The dwarves, for this set, there's some I brought back in, but there's the innkeeper dwarf with a mop and a bucket. There's the farmer dwarf. He has a plow. There are 2 feasting dwarves. I'm quite proud of those. They're actually holding food, and if I hold them up to the camera, I'll just trust the pictures will work, because I hold them to the camera, they might be fuzzy. They're holding food. The other one is mining a rock. I mean, there are some special dwarves I made only for this game. But this is the surrounding playset. This is the meat hall. I didn't mention that one. This technically is the top building here, but you could put it inside your settlement. It's a round building. Go ahead. This is the video 2 for Kachcho Dwarven Rest. And There we go.